my show opened. Um, here we go. Let's go check YouTube. My channel. There I am. I'm live. Cool. I am live. Welcome in. All right. Get out of that. Say hi. I got a new display. No one's there. Okay, we'll pin that. Perfect. Oh, it looks so good on there too. Hey Nicole, I'm checking out my new display. I'm live on YouTube right now, and I was checking to make sure that it worked, and it did. Okay, there I am. I know, doesn't that look good? Here, let me give you the switch around on it. I'll show you what it looks like up close. Hey, oh, yay, people are coming in. I'm going to show what the display looks like. And Kylie, I almost forgot your name because I'm good at doing that. So, all right, here's I got that yet. I'm still working on, but I worked on this the other day. All right, so all right's my word of the day. So my daughter had this table and I bought it from her back in the fall. And I just picked it up because I had she Woodstock, yeah. Um, I had my husband with me. He has the truck. I have a little car, sedan, and it's supposed to be an SUV, but it's really not. And I can't fit anything in it. So we stopped and got it, and then I cleaned it. And it still has some marks, but that's what you get when you pay for cheap stuff. And I had the baker's cabinet for a while. I've had that for a while. This came from decor stills, and then of course my old suitcase. But I like it, and I even have room for my Tupperware, and I have some room down there. And then I put my milk caps in there. These are always like when I buy it now, and I usually flash them. And then, so if there's anything anybody wants to see, let me know. But I do have to reach my hand back there to get stuff. But I can open it if I want to. But I wanted this space up here because, when you open it, it goes the whole way back. So, well, hangs open. I don't like it. And that's it. I like it. I like it a lot. Got my mushrooms back there, my critters, my book. I got my little Westmoreland bird. And um, my perpetual calendar from Ray Dunn, which is on the wrong date, but it's in the buy it now because it's been sitting in there forever. And then there's my white goose that no one wants. So it's now my mascot. But I really do like it. And then of course I still have, my shelves over here, and then that's just a mess happening over there. And then there's my bookcase, and there's Santa Claus. He always hangs out with me. So um it's getting there. Everything takes time, right? Switching you back. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is looking good. And, um, it's just that whole, you get like a squirrel, you get into doing something and then you get distracted and then you go back to it, etc. All that good stuff. So I am going to start a giveaway. Jump in it. It's for Happy Mail. Any wall shelves. No, I haven't cleaned it yet, and it has cups on it, and I'm not sure if it's chipped. So that's on my to-do list. But no, do I have any ones with me? I do have. See, this one. This is how I'm wondering, like, how's it going to go when I try to sell something? Am I just going to make a mess and have to reorganize it properly? because I buried stuff underneath it too. I do not have any wall shelves. I mean, you could hang this up as a crate. And since I have it in my hand, I'll run it. Um, since it's right here. So get my act together. I'm trying to get my act together. 4:46. It's gloomy out today. I have my light, but see if I turn it on, I guess it helps, but I'm going to hopefully leave it off since I have my butterfly lights in the cabinet. But we'll get that down to 15 seconds. Hope everyone's having a good day. Happy hump day. My name's Gretchen, by the way. I ship out of Pennsylvania, and it is like 44 degrees out there and gloomy. So that's what I'm working with. Thrifty Paws. Oh, I like the name. This is newer. There's a sticker on the back. So that's really it. I mean, you could hang that, sure. Put a couple what am I trying to say? Put a couple doodads on it and call it good, right? I do like that I'm able to put stuff into my little container, though. Like I can bring a container over. That's what I did here. So this is not, the tray's not for sale. I'm just going to use the tray to hold my stuffs. And then I can set it in front of me and run it. That's my idea. Everything, constant improvement. You're constantly doing things. But I see I have no room to set my tray down, so I'm going to set it back here. But since my hand's on something, let me grab something. I have this. It's in the box. It's a golden damask rose pocket mirror with flannel bag. Brand new. And I'll pull it up here. Pin item. So my husband and we went out to dinner yesterday, and it was pretty good. It's in its own flannel bag. Here's what the mirror looks like. Without trying to get my paws all over it. Here's the back side, and then here's the front. So there is some, talks about like non-tarnish or something. But it is in the bag, and then it comes with the box. And getting that giveaway, guys. It's just for some happy, it's for some happy mail. It's for I have bookmarks. I have vintage inspired stickers. I'm still kind of doing Valentine's and Easter. Valentine's is in the books. So we're moving on. Moving on to spring or happier weather. Hopefully. Anybody have good plans today? I am doing this, and we paid the bills this morning because that needed done, and I'm going home to my craft room. My butt is walking through the door, probably going to the potty, like you just kind of do that when you get home, and then probably eat something good right to my craft room. That's my game plan. I do have this unicorn trinket jewelry box. I'm not so much the unicorn. I've never been a unicorn fan. Anybody out there a unicorn fan? But I like that part, I like the glass on the side. But it is on footed brass feet, and then there's the bottom. It does not lock, but it does shut well. So that it is cute. I just wish it was a unicorn. Take it or leave it. Um, Ah, Angela Boozer. Yay. That's my grandmother's maiden name is, well, I think it was probably like Bouzier, but now we call her, so now it's like the Boozer family reunion. Of course, my grandmother's long gone, but I still go every year, and you are so welcome. Thank you. So it's funny when I see that name. And if you're ever on the turnpike and you're coming off like you go past the Bedford exit and you're heading to Somerset, you can see Boozer Road, and that's named after my family. So I wonder if we're any relation. Who knows? No, just build your name out all over the place. You're in Alabama. Yeah, it's my grandmother's side. That was her maiden name. So, all right, check this bunny out. Oh, let me pin it. Don't let me forget to do that. K11. It's so much easier when Chloe's here. My granddaughter will help me out when she's here on the weekends. And she does all the pinning, she does all the fetching. She has not seen any of that yet, so she'll have a blast with that. And she does all I have to do is stand there and just hold stuff up. So this is a cotton ball holder. You stick your cotton balls up in there, and then when you want a fresh cotton ball, I just put a pom pom. Let me tell you, the cotton I pulled out of there was not pretty. I mean, it was probably what, 30, 40, 50 years old. I just saw, I just lost my pom pom up his butt. Oh my gosh. Come back out. So I think the idea is when it's full up, you get them out. You kind of pull it out, or you can put like the long, what they use is for like when you get a perm, right? And they put cotton around your head. It's been a while since I've had a perm. But it is a cotton ball holder, ceramic rabbit. He kind of laughs at you, 6.25 inches tall, and um, he's just goofy. And then there's where the cotton goes in at. That's where I just messed that up at. But I've been watching the Olympics, right? And of course, I like what are they calling them? The ice angels, the blade angels, the skating, something angels. And they had Dorothy Hamill on today. And I was watching, I'm thinking, like, they said, like, 50 some years ago. I'm like, I'm old, I'm old. I remember her getting her gold medal. Um, Grab these. These are delicate, but they're not delicate. And I believe it's for the pair. That's what it's clear glass. Let me get the number off of here, 472. I can't remember what I put in the listing. That's terrible. Yeah, set of two. So these are, get the hair out of my mouth. Flowers. You can see there's one, and they're exactly the same. Just cute decor you could put around with, if you had some seasonal lights, or if you had a display. They sit well flat. That's what they look like, sitting flat. It is for both of them. They would be packed with good care. I would put them in a box and then rebox them. So they'd be a 2-box kind of deal. But they do have a little bit of, is that brass on it? I gotta check and see if it is. Oh yeah, it is. That looks like maybe a little brass accent there. I wonder if like you could put a real like rosebud in there, or a real flower bud or something, and put a little water in there. Maybe. They're glass, so hope everyone's having a wonderful day. My new display, I'm so excited for it. I love it. I like to play Jenga with stuff, I'm pretty sure you probably all like to. So far so good. I've been able to kind of walk past it. Haven't had much problem with it bouncing. This house is old as dirt, and everything is uneven. You go upstairs and it kind of starts to go sideways, and you're like, now is that me or is that it's the house? I looked at these kitties and they called my name, so I'm pulling them up. These are curling tail kitties. They are 3.75 inches high. There is a little paint loss on her bow, but look how and do they have yeah, they have their stoppers and they have their stamp. So, let's see if I can do this. Their tails kind of hook together, and then they're like that. Salt and pepper shakers. Aren't they just the cutest? And there he is, and then there she is. I also have a coupon program up there, rewards program. If you want to check that out to see how to get rewarded from buying from Cat and Paws. And of course, please follow. You follow, I'll follow back. I follow everybody back that follows me. So if you want to take a moment and follow and bookmark, I would very, very much appreciate it. I have a Facebook page, Cat and Paws Mercantile, that I am keeping track of weekly. It's a weekly challenge I gave myself. So every Wednesday show I have, because Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard is usually when I do my show. Um, and I've been like tracking weekly my followers, and then for every show Wednesday, I'm putting something aside for a giveaway. And then when I hit 5K, I'm gonna have a big giveaway show with, like just have a big show with a bunch of giveaways in it from all those shows that I worked to get there. So I'm at like a little over 1K right now, and slowly building. It's taking some time, but I'll get there. Just trying to keep me on track, trying to keep me motivated, keep me doing this. This is a top hat. It is the daisy and buttons. Now, you can put toothpicks in there, or look, you could put a candle in there. Yeah, a candle. And, or you could do whatever you want with it. Yeah, you can make it a shot glass if you really wanted to. It is a clear glass. And trying to see if I'll put my height on there. But if you want measurements, I will be more than happy to get you measurements. The top hat. I love this display. Love it. I'm working it though. It's my first time. Gotta work into it. I have some really cute llamas. I think these would make great succulent holders, or you could put, whatever you want in it, of course. But it is a set of two llamas, 4.75 inches high. I do believe they are exactly the same. I'll show you bottoms. There's bottoms. There's the back. It is cute. It's that like satin glaze, which I love because it has such a nice smooth texture on the fingers. Those are cute. And while I'm here, we'll grab this. Scalloped, hand painted. There is a signature on it. It's at 407. 407. It is so gloomy out today, and it just makes me feel cold. Colder than I need to be. That was not the number, 417. So there is a call out, and I'll show you this real close. It's right there. But see, when I back it away, you can't even see it. So this is a hand painted and signed. Oh, did I show you the signatures right in there? Scalloped. It could be hung if you really wanted to. I mean, you'd have to have a long screw. And then there's the back. So Easter is, I forgot. I forgot. I opened up my drawer, but I didn't get it out. Let me go into my buy it now right now and set up a flash sale. I'm going to set up a couple flash sales. We're going to flash sell these. We'll do this. Start my flash sale. So this will run, I think I have it set for an hour. The perpetual Ray Dunn calendar, which is on yesterday's date. That's on flash. I have a boho basket that I'll put on flash. If anybody wants to see anything, holler, I'll get it. I have this older vintage I gotta set the time on this one. Kylie, you unlocked Feed Me. Yay! That comes with a coupon. 60 minutes, right? There. It's a new old stock brown. It's like it's 70s, definitely 70. I can grab it if you want to see it. And um, these I wanted to pin. So this is all my buy it now. So I have these new old stock. Is it going to? There it's going. Okay. New old stock milk caps. You get 40. You get 10 of each. You get 10 of the red, white, and blue. You get 10 of the chocolate milk. And oh, thank you for sharing. Uh, Mitchell Ray, Vintage and Crafts. Oh, make sure you're following me and I will follow back. Thank you so much for the share. Red and white, and then the orange and green. And Michelle, I'm sorry, Michelle, thank you. Um, yeah, anybody that follows, I follow back. That's just the rule of mine. And thank you so much again for sharing. So those are flashing in my buy it now. If anybody's interested, I'll set them here. Okay. So now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start another giveaway if anybody wants to jump in it. Again, it's for Happy Mails, for like vintage inspired stickers, for bookmark. It's just something, it's just something fun to get in the mail. People just don't like. I've thought about doing a pen. Oh, wifey boo boo, how are you doing? I thought about doing like a pen pal, but who am I going to write? So I'm pulling up this cracked chick and trying to read my own handwriting at the same time. That gets difficult. Pin item. I believe this may have been, not certain, a music box that was taken apart. But again, it's like that satin matte glaze. But look how cute. Perfect shape. Chick cracking out of the egg. And with this little pink hat on. Um, it's very pastel. Get close up here. And jump in that giveaway, guys. It's for some Happy Mail. And if you're just now coming in, I worked on a whole new display and I'm loving it. Oh, you're not even seeing the best part. There. I put lights in the cabinet. No butterfly lights, and they have a timer. I bought Valentine lights last week that don't have a timer. Now I'm just gonna kill the battery, I'm sure. Out of all the stuff sitting here, this is probably one of my favorite pieces. A little squirrel planter. Does have its Japan stamp on the bottom. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, look how cute. I got a little itchy there. So this is 5.5 inches tall, and there does have a stamp, but I just think it's the coolest thing. There's the inside condition. So let's see if we can do this right. Because squirrels like to hang upside down and look at you like you're bothering them. I just think it's so cool. There's the back. We'll do the 360 on it. And then the top. I love you. I love it. I love that little squirrel. Kind of just working my way up the shelf. I do have a little hat. Oh, my computer's telling stop it. It's telling me it needs to be updated. Well, not happening right now. All right, so it is stiff on the top. It's in the package. There is some wear on the package, but if you're like doing a little, what do they call those, fairy gardens, or you're doing a little vignette, look cute if you just stuck it on something or propped it up against something, and just cute. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, anything you want to see up close. There's never an obligation, but if you're like me, I can't see things till they're right in my face. So I have this rooster It was identified as a soap holder, but I do believe you could use it as a spoon rest. And I just gotta find it. Pin that up here. And it is footed, so what 5.25 inches. Here's the back. You can see where it's footed. Sits well. I think it's more of a spoon holder since there is a dip there. And yeah, you see, yeah, I'm just checking my background. There is a giveaway going. I got 30 seconds left in it. Put that over there. So this planner girl, we're gonna pin that. So she is 6.5 inches. There is some paint loss. However, if you look her up, and there is a stamp mold number, she's not, she's a bit rare. So, but you can see she probably had, her bicycle was orange. If you look at, oh, Kayla 6273, you won the giveaway. Thank you so much for entering. And here's what the inside of her looks like. Just cute. I'm feeling the spring fever for sure. Okay. Do we have any boys, bears, lovers in here or Longaberger? I like Longaberger. I just don't do bears. And I know there's good many of these. So it's 2000. There's the bottom if you want to read about it. What does it say? Recipe for friendship. And that is now running. So there's that. Little Longaberger pottery there. I was trying to see what was on her. What's on her foot? I can't see it. What is it? I don't know if it's supposed to mean like a mark for something. I don't know. Some Homco. Hey, they're singing my song. Wake up, you gotta make money. Little Homco piece. It is marked on the bottom. 1411. Bunny rabbit. Bisque. There's the back side. Really good condition. I have a cardinal that's kind of the same. I think it's Homco, but the branch broke and they glued it back together. It's like, well, I have critter candles in the package. What do you want? And I do have some things running in my buy it now if you wanted to check that out. So these are in the package, never been out. Once Upon a Time Kohl's, $24.99. But it is a set of 3. Uh, Bunny, hedgehog, and owl. Again, they are candles though. And there's the back. Hedgehog looks like a pine cone. Let me get. So now, check out this napkin holder. I think it's pretty. It's very 70 to me. 70-ish. 59. Five by 5. Good condition. There's the front, and there's even a flower on the back. And there's the napkin holder part, and then there's the bottom. I know, isn't that pretty? How are you doing today, Amy? I want to go check out. Amy's having a show later on, by the way, where she's going to build a, uh, I want to say sculpture for lack of a better word, and tell myself to get there and check it out because you do beautiful, beautiful work. I have a Westmoreland glass bird. I'm doing well. It's like it's gloomy out. It's supposed to rain today, but because it's gloomy and it's in the 40s, so I'm feeling cold today of all things. But I'll take it. It beats like snow. Hmm. It beats the like teens and the negatives and the 20s. So there is some call outs on this. However, it does have its Westmoreland sticker on it. There's the beak. I'm going to do a really close up, and then there's the wings. See, but they both have the same kind of chipping. So is that intentional, or did it just fall the right way? But again, it is frosted green bird with sticker. There's the tail. So I'm calling out those, and then I'm calling out the beak. I just don't have the heart to throw those kind of things away, though. It's like, oh, I can't throw that away. Anybody here do Goofus glass? $3.94. I think you have to like it to collect it, or have a booth to like put it in to get that right collector. So it has. I'm sorry. I'm looking here. Put my glasses on, and wanted to. We're gonna. Oops. We're gonna lower that a little bit because it takes up a lot of room. Not a lot, but it is footed though. It is Goofus glass. To me, it kind of, when I saw the design, I thought, oh, that reminds me of Valentine's Day with the pinks and the red. But you can see where it does flake off, and I did not pin that. Sorry. And 3.5 inches tall. Goofus glass, footed compote. Typical Goofus. So I'm trying to be delicate with it. I got a piece of paint right there in my hand, actually. Anybody here from, I've never heard of that Goofus class. Yeah, it was like Goofus, I think, was his last name in his, or the last name of the creator of it. And it's the painting underneath. The only problem is like the paint likes to come off. And most of the time, now you'll see it everywhere now that it's all piece. You'll be like, oh, there's that Goofus class. Um, like there's certain collectors out there that do like it, and I think it used to probably have its heyday. But it's just not for me. But anybody remember the 90s when you would go to a craft fair and you found the chunky wood? And this is double sided. The heart does come out. It says 5 cents. Baths for 5 cents. So a little 90s bathroom decor. Good job on the hand painting though. And then there's the big chunky heart. Yeah, you'll see it everywhere now. And it goes right in the belly. So let me move you a little bit this way because I'm working over to my left out of the suitcase. Kind of call this my 80s 90s section over here because everything I was putting over there, I'm like, well, that kind of reminds me of the 80s. Kind of reminds me when the kids were little. a set of sheep. So where is that? 302. So a set of primitive sheep, 2 and 2.5 inches tall. You can see though their blankets are different colors, and actually this one has like a check pattern, and then there's that one. But again, they stand well, which is always important. And there's their faces, their feet, and they're like a probably a resin composite. Kind of sticking with that whole resin composite. I have a set of mushrooms. These are really cute. Now the sticker says Rite Aid on the bottom. So that helps anybody to like say what date is that from. And it does have a barcode. So you get the set, orange top mushrooms. They are the same, but aren't these just the coolest? Very could fit right in with like your Pyrex or your mushroom canisters. Sweet little bunny. That's a card right in there. So there's a plastic insert. So I'm thinking if you wanted to put like Easter grass in there, make a little basket, or if you did want to put a plant down in there, the plastic does come out. I washed it. I pulled it out and washed it, but it's down in there. It's not. It's a more flexible plastic, and we'll start that up. So the ears are bendable. Has a wire. There's a wire in there, and then there's the bottom. So very, I don't know. I would say probably what late '80s, early '90s. It is made in China. P2 or PZ something. But oops, I'm over here trying to type, messing up. Pottery Barn candle or salt and peppers in the box. They are strapped down. I'm going to open them up. You can open up the lid though. But they're strapped in there. Pheasant salt and pepper shakers, Pottery Barn. There's the bottom of the box. I gotta pull the number up here. 490, 463. Helps to know it. And again, they're in the box. Salt and pepper shakers, Pottery Barn. I I like they're really nice. They were hard to take pictures of because they were in the box, but they're really cute. Probably more of a Thanksgiving decor, but hey, if you're like me, I like salt and pepper shakers year round. But if pheasants are not your thing, I got some onions. Get my little card out of here. 53. They come in their netting. They're anthropomorphic. And can I do that from here? Let's see if it helps. Whoops. I'm sorry, I'm doing something on my phone right now. All right. So a pair of anthropomorphic onion, salt and pepper shakers, and the netting. There's the bottom. I do believe they're Hong Kong, and that one's licking his lip, and then this one is crying. So we'll go ahead and run those. Anthropomorphic salt and pepper shakers, Hong Kong, the onions. How cute. They're just sweet in their netting. Get them back in there. My little card in there so I don't lose track. And we will grab, I'm going to grab this candle holder over here. It is Easter. And I'll grab that. And this comes in its box. We'll grab that too. Little wooden heart hanging decor. Someone asked about wall shelf. Well, I wouldn't say it was a wall shelf, but I guess you could hang stuff in it. So it is 4 3/4. The little heart cutout. There's the bottom. There's the back. The string, it is adjustable. Like you could actually take the string out there if you wanted, or pull it tight. A little hanging piece. So I'm again calling that my 80s 90s section. I'm working out of that. So this is in the box. It is a candle holder. Easter by Gift Co. There is a sticker on the bottom. So it comes with the holder, and then here's the candle that fits down in there. And then here's the little hugger. So we'll go this way with it. So he's climbing up the ladder. Very pastel, very cute. Get my start button. And then there's the little hugger. He sits on the candle. He just looks cute. Oh, I did not pin it. Hold on. I'm sorry. That is the wrong thing. Where's my number at? Uh-oh. Candle. Well, well. There it is. K14. That was a lot of work to get to that. So again, here's the ceramic bunny holding it, going up the ladder. There's the candle, and there's the hugger. So it does come in the box. Oh, I was in a raid train where we had to use K's, so I put candle with a K. It's supposed to be candle with a C. I should correct that. That's why I wasn't able to find it. And then here's the box. Ay, ay, ay. Hi, Amber. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. Hump day. Doing good. Good to hear. I know you have a show coming up here real soon. Okay, so hopefully you do very, very well. $3.99. You doing 15 minutes? Work out the nerves. A lidded trinket dish. So it is with a rose on it, and you could add lights to it if you wanted to. Kind of reminds me of those. Who makes those clear fairy lamps that are like that same kind of? It's like in the circular. Who makes those? Homeco makes them, but kind of puts me in mind of that. Yeah, she's got it for sure. Beautiful piece of porcelain trinket. Does have Italy marked on the bottom of it. So here's the lid, and it's in really good condition. There's the lid, here's the trinket part of it, there's the bottom. And you can like hear the quality when you put the lid down on it. It's really nice. So you got to bear with me on these um, bowls while I talk about them a second. I'll put them up here first. All right, so they are oval bowls. They do have made in Japan on the bottom. All right. These hangers, though, are very delicate. So, I mean, I was able to hold it by the hanger, but I would keep that in mind. Do I got that? Yeah. So there's number one. Here's number two. Same thing with the handle, but they're still there. And a lot of times the handles are going off of these. So they come together, set of two. Painted oval porcelain bowls, Japan. There's the bottom of that one. And with the bird motif. And you can really see if I can get the camera on it. It's raised paint. So I don't know if you can see that though. It's just got to catch it right. But to the naked eye, you can see it. It's just that the camera kind of takes it away. But when I was looking those up, it's like, well, that one doesn't have, like, I couldn't find any with the handle. A little Easter decor. I love cupcake picks personally. I collect them. I buy them whenever I see them, and I do have two of them. Um, so you get 3 cupcake picks in a reusable bag. It is a dimensional chicks. So you get the yellow and the pink chicks, and then the Happy Easter's flat to put on your cake. So let me give you a little close up. They're both the same. Again, I do have 2 available, set of 3 vintage Easter cake picks. You get the pink, the yellow, and then the Happy Easter. And I just love these. I wonder if I do. I think I have St. Patty's. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Put that in my memory. I need to do a St. Patrick's cake picks. Got something else here. New display. I got my new display up and running. I love it. I just like that it gives your eye something to look at. It goes off. I'm over here, so I can work it over that way too. Beautiful yellow planter. 448. I was thinking about something. I was going to say U.S. pottery, but um, it is stamped USA. So there's the bottom right there. It is in wonderful shape. 8.25 inches. Baby would hold quite a bit of dirt. And it does have the footed. Grabbing some jewelry down here. Does anybody like brooches? I do have some necklaces as well, so we'll run through a couple jewelry pieces. This white enamel daisy brooch. Oops. 3 inches. There's the front. There is the bottom, or the back. And it is that white enamel. White enamel. This is really pretty too. $4.35. Look at the purple on that. Very nice. So this has a purple and the green, and 2 inches. Isn't that gorgeous? There's the front. There is the back. Just love that purple. $4.56. Beautiful little butterfly. Gold butterfly. And there's the pin back. 1.75 inches. If anybody collects jewelry for like doing a jewelry tree, these would be some good pieces, especially this. This could be your topper. So $4.38. So again, there is the front is 2 inches, and then I'll show you the back where it pins. Silver tone. The sparklies. I love the sparklies. And speaking of sparklies, let me rotate you this way. I have a dragonfly I want to grab there on the door. This is still new in package though, but it's very, very, very sparkly. And $4.73. Okay, so 3 inches, new in package. I think it does say it's lead and nickel, lead safe, nickel free dragonfly brooch. And there's the back. It is secured down. Okay. I have a lot of kitty cat, ceramic kitty cat figurines. If and I have a dog as well. But this is Bryn, and little kitty cat figurine. Blue and white, and does have like a brown ear. There's the sticker. There's the bottom. No fun, Bryn. Kitty cat ceramic. Piece of left, and now the sponge came in it, but I do believe, I mean, I left it in there, but it's removable. So there's the stickers for the Lefton. There's the face, and we use as a sponge holder or as a planter. That comes right out. There's the back. She does have little flowers on her dress. There's sponge back up in there. Nice little jewelry casket. Does have its sticker on the bottom. Then is it New Orleans, and Japan up there. So there's the top, and it measures 2.75 inches. I'll get that running, and then on the inside, this comes out. They just put that down in there, so there is no velvet lining like sometimes you typically find with jewelry caskets. Let me put that down here. We'll grab this Frosted Kitty Cat paperweight. Frosted Kitty Cat paperweight figurine, and it picks up the light really well, sits well flat. Isn't that cute? There's the bottom. Hopefully we have some dog lovers in here. I have a dog figurine. Measures 3 inches. Little cutie. There's the back. He does stand well on his own. No close up of the face. We called him Kip the dog because I had to have things started with the letter K. I just haven't taken it out of there. I'll set that over here to grab these really, really cute little lambs. Oh, they are so darling. 406. It is a pair. Oh, get in there. Ah. So this little fellow and then that one. 2.5 inches tall. Little sweeties. They're pink ears. Perfect for the upcoming Easter holiday. And there's the back. Oh, those are so cute. Joseph Original. 76. We just named her Kelly because it's going with that K theme. And Joseph Original does have her marking on the bottom. Isn't she pretty? They're holding her flowers. She's in really, really good shape. I believe she's a birthday month. And I know we're past Valentine's, but you can still miss people after Valentine's. Little kitty cat. There's some writing on the bottom there. It says, I miss you. I miss you. Stands 3 3/4 inches tall. Has a little red heart. Little kitty cat figurine. There's the Japan sticker. Little sweet kitty cat figurine. How's everybody doing today? Welcome in. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. I'll be more than happy to show you a close-up of it. I do have a bone dish, crescent bone dish. Does have a sticker on the back, says Chadwick, Japan. And in very good condition. And there's the sticker. then find a place to sit that. I have some pink depression plates. Set of 4. 337. 6 inches. No call outs. So there's this mold stamps on the front, on the edges, and then on the back. So you get all 4. Pink depression. How about a glass swan? It's very, very good shape. 380. 4 inches tall. They controlled bubbles, and it catches light very well. I need to take Kinder out there. Working with my cave theme, I had a glass swan. Thank you for looking at that. Get that back in there. I have a couple of tins. I just need to dig them out. Oh, my conversation stopped working there. Huh. Uh-oh. I'm having technical difficulty on my, let me refresh that, see what happens. My conversation has stopped working. So sorry if anybody's writing anything and I'm missing it. Velvet tin, 418. Definitely meets the rusty crusty, 4.5 inches tall. It is an as-is item. However, the lid does open and it does shut. Amazingly, that's what it looks like inside. These are so popular at Christmas time. The velvet pipe and cigarette. I'm gingerly reach back here. I have a Hershey's tin. It's really cute. Well, pull that out. And a kitty cat that decided to go boom. Maybe we won't store tins back in the corner, you know? 377. All right, so I have a vintage Epsom salt tin with sliding lid, 3 3/4 inches tall. I just have it halfway open, but it does slide shut. In that blush pink. There's the bottom, and there is the top. And then a Hershey's tin. I like this Hershey's tin. 464. Hershey's tin, it measures 6.25 inches by 4.75. It is made in England, and it does say that in the back. Here's the inside. It is on a hinged lid. Look at the inside, though. Really good condition. Hershey's tin. Okay. I have a Westmoreland. Shells and Jewels. Sugar and creamer. One does have a call out, but the other one's in perfect shape. So the call out is on the right here. I don't know if you can see that. So there's the creamer though. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. Hi, how are you doing, Sewing Home Goods? I'm it's gloomy out here, but it's like no better place to be, right? From the camera talking. And then there's the sugar. Sugar and creamer, Westmoreland, Shells and Jewels. Are you gonna do anything fun today? I was saying I was gonna go home and probably eat, and then I am heading into the craft room. There's no stopping me. Just watched your last video. Oh, you're sewing table runners. Nice. Well, thank you for watching that. Thank you. Do you have a channel as well? If so, you have to let me know. I'll subscribe, or I'll subscribe to you. Um, yeah. So I'm going right to the craft room. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's see, what can I grab here? This little trinket is wooden. No, I don't. Oh, country and PA is not good internet. Hey, I'm in PA too. Well, yeah. Um, I'm in a little podunk town, but you probably know all that. It's probably dark and gloomy where you're at too. Uh-oh. I can't read my own handwriting. Yep, not far. Oh, that's cool. I was on Facebook earlier, and they are one of the like Facebook groups. They're having is it called like a crop? They're calling like a scrapbooking day. It's at the local church, and I thought I should probably go to that, but it's not until May. I thought it'd be fun to get out of the house and do something like that. So I have a floral lacquer paper mache trinket box, 3 inches, made in India. Yeah, crop, right? So what I like about this, it is cut out there, so it notches down in there, and then there's the bottom. Pretty pink too. Well, I'm glad you're you could probably give me lessons on sewing because I can't sew. I have a sewing machine. I haven't put thread in it in probably like 3 years, so that's how long it's been since I tried to sew last. Very, very much an amateur on the sewing part. Oh wait, I didn't do any of these up here. So I know it's like, and of course I don't sew. My mother-in-law, she makes quilts, and she is a whiz. She made me pajamas, which was nice. She made me all kinds of pajamas. I only asked for one pair, and she sent me like 6. So she probably whipped them out like that. I wish I could be that way too. A little cute cat figurine. She loves to sew too. Yeah. And my mother-in-law actually has a sewing room. It's a teeny tiny thing. You walk in and you sit down, and like everything's right there. Therefore, all she has to do is reach her arm out and grab something. So the little brown kitty cat figurine. Well, I'd say more with orange tabby. My sticker keeps wanting to fall off. 4.5 inches tall. Kind of puts me in the mind of Napco. Where did I? Oh, I had it up there. This planter. Oh my gosh, this thing's so heavy. And solid. There's the inside. It had some of that floral stuff, that clay or whatever. I got most of it out. I put it secret. I put it in the freezer for a minute to try to pick it out. But she's wonderful on the outside. That is one heck of a solid planter. And then there she is on the inside. I did wash it out. I gave her a good soak. Wow. Can't believe how she's like thick. Little brown chicken here. 424. I did do a call out on this chicken because of the comb. I think it's more paint loss. I think I said like chipped, but it's not really chipped. Or maybe. So anyway, she's covering myself there. There's some paint loss though. Wood carved chicken, 9.25 inches tall. Oh, you don't. Sewing home goods. Thank you so much. Going in your country decor. We can oh, thank you so much. First purchase. Thank you. Cute little chicken. Do you have chickens? We can. I put some kitty cats in the. You have chickens. Aw. What was I going to say? In town where I'm at right now, we can have chickens. You have to keep them contained. Uh, and I think you can have four. But where I currently live, I can't have chickens, and it's out in the country. Makes not a lick of sense. But thank you so much for that purchase. And I don't know if you unlocked the I know, right? But I have a rewards program, so after you like watch me so many times, it unlocks your rewards. I have this purple chicken. I'm just showing it to you, but because I picked it up, I'm going to run it. It's purple, but there's again another call out. I'm like, I was looking at this one. I'm like, it's so cool because it's purple. It's ceramic, but if you look at the one, where was it at? Right there, right there. It has a chip, but I just like it because it's a purple chicken with its. There's the bottom. Does it say? Yeah, stamp Japan. Isn't that neat? I like the purple on it. I think I'm just ready for spring. I'm really just ready. So I call this my mascot because I've had him from the beginning and no one's ever bought him. But I want to show you. Well, I'm going through my stuff, so I'm just running stuff. It is. I had this on a Goodwill video on my YouTube as well, and that's how long ago I bought it. And then I put a vintage Valentine in there to sweeten the pot. So it comes along. It's just not on there. So there's the Valentine. Came out of a scrapbook to show you that it does function. So 3 photo holder, goose approximately 10 inches. So what are you sewing table runners for? Just, is that like oh, you're buying my mascot. uh, that's what he looks like, 360. I wasn't expecting that. You scared me. But thank you so much. And the Valentine is coming your way. So thank you, thank you. Um, I sell at the vendor store in Bloomsburg. Nice, nice. Huh. I got my pen. Let me write that down. I'm always looking for new places to go. Is it an antique mall? And if you want to shout anything out, if you got any like places to follow you, shout them out on my. Feel free to shout them out on the channel. The marketplace. Ooh. I'm always looking for what's the word I'm looking for? A field trip. So I'm just writing it down. So yeah, feel free to, like, if you have like a Facebook channel or anything like that, or you can I don't care what put on the channel. You can put it right there in the comments. Um, I have this older celluloid mirror, and it does have some issues with it. It's older though. It does have Imperial brand. Oh, where is it at? On the front. Sorry for the glare. Let me know if you do, and I'll try to meet you. I will. Oh my gosh. You know what? Yes, I will. Um, I think I could Facebook message, or you can follow if you go on my face or not Facebook message, YouTube message under your name, your handle. But if you do go on Facebook, or if you follow me on Cat and Paul's Mercantile on Facebook, you can always DM me through there. I think it's probably a little more secure. So, just an idea. Um, Imperial brand, there you can see there's some spotting. So this mirror is probably from the 40s, 50s. There is some spotting there, but uh, it's nice and big. And wow, it's huge. Ivory colored, 18.5 inches long. And it's that celluloid. That thing is so big. I'm part of a March Madness raid train in at the end of March, and it's all like you do a dollar starts. I have a feeling that mirror's going to be in there. All right, the wet house. So maybe you had one of these stores close to you. It we no longer have a furniture store. So this is a piece of local. Probably like when you buy a TV, you got an ashtray out of it. But buy a TV, get an ashtray for free. Um, pull the number up here. So it does say 18 stores to serve you, and then there's the back that talks about the material. Did I did pin that. So again, local piece, and it's in really good shape. I wonder if it was ever used. I would think the floral would have washed off if it was. Oh, that's all right. Um, they like you to have it out within a certain time frame, so it'll either be today or tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow. I have an attic crawl rate train, and I actually have a fairy lamp listed for tomorrow at Thursday at 1. So same time. Teapot shaped strawberry tea bag holder. It does sit well. I do have a call out. It's on the underside. Where is it at? Right there. So just bringing it, being transparent. Tomorrow is fine. Don't want it come Saturday when. Oh, got it. No problem. Um, gold guild there, gold guild up there, and then there. And oh, thank you so much, Sending Home Goods. You unlocked Feed Me, yay! So now there's a coupon program up there that should for and it just keeps it's like a tiered program. It keeps going up and up. You have to, so is do you collect like sewing stuff? Is that like are you know how like junk journals will collect buttons and items such as that, or like you know I like to throw something into packages. So I'm just thinking what to throw into yours. I always like to include a little something. No, I just decluttered. Oh, you just decluttered. Well, um, I have to be creative then. Find you something. I have a. Do you use pin cushions? I would think. Well, no, you probably use in the sewing machine. All right, so I have a fan base. Again, I put call out on here. Me and Chloe, my granddaughter and I, we were trying to figure out if there's chips on here. So it's better to be safe than sorry. I said call out, but if you can, um, Oh, thank you. Well, I'll put a pen in there. You can always use a pen, I'm sure. It's a nice big fan base, 6.25 inches. There's very nice on the inside, very nice on the bottom. It is left in China. Fan. That is so hard to say. Keep saying fan. Yeah, I'll put a pen in your package. Really cute lamb, salt and pepper set 452. Comes in a little basket. What did I want to say about this? I don't know. um, plastic stoppers, 2 and 3 hole. There's a little basket it comes in. They sit well in there. There's the back of one. Let me fit down in there. Little trinket dish. It does say Mito China on the right on the back of it. I always have to wait till I pull something up to read my writing. Yes, pin item. Um, oh my gosh, I can't see. Hand painted, made in Japan. It does not have any. I'll start that. Does not have any animals in it. There is the back. Again, it sits well. 5 inches in diameter. And then I have this blue and white transfer wear. 25. Okay. AF Foley and Co. And there's a stamp on the back. It is double handled. You could hang this with like a plate wall if you really wanted to. It doesn't stick out, I mean, that far. Very pretty. I thought I had a size on that, I do. 8.5 inches. We're going to slide that back underneath here. Get back in there. Oh, I didn't get my little clown. I have a little clown boy. He is, where's that right there? Just have a sticker right there. But I gotta get his number up here, 398. There's a little bit of wear on the balloons. They're glass. Almost like a Christmas ornament. Did I put a size on there? 6 inches. Oh, my chat's working again. Oh, good. Oh, sorry, I'm running that. I'm looking at my chat. It stopped working and now it's moving again. I even tried to refresh it, but he does have those spaghetti pom pom and on his shoes. And okay, I did not miss anything. I'll put him back in here. I should move that over a little bit. I worked that way over there. We'll do a couple things over here. So I was working on my display yesterday, and I like the way it came out. It gives something to look at when, gives your eye something to look at. I do have a ceramic Humco 4-inch bunny ceramic. And there's the bottom. It does have its number on there. Oh, thank you so much for your bid. I actually have one with the cardinal and sewing home goods. Yay, you won the auction. Um, it's broke right, not on this one, but I have a cardinal is what I was saying, that it broke like right there and then they glued it. And it's like it's sad, because it's so like right there in your face. You can't look away from the crack. I have another Bryn kitty. I have that blue and white one. I have to think what the color was. And then I have this one as well. So this one's gonna have a name. No, what? No, just Bryn Brownie Kitty Cat figurine. I'm gonna pin that up there. But it does have its Bryn sticker on the bottom. I'm gonna change the address just in case. Okay, sounds good. Um, I can wait. What's today? Wednesday. Don't go through all that trouble. Um, I'll just mail it Friday. It's not going to get to you before, or I can even mail it Saturday. You tell me what day you want it mailed. Friday, Saturday. Friday is good. Got it. Friday, I will mail everything on Friday. That works for me. They say like you got to have it out within, is it 3 or 4 days? Today's Wednesday. I think I actually have to like Saturday or Monday. And then after that, they start dinging you for like taking so long. I have no problem waiting till Friday. And it doesn't leave here until 5 o'clock. Like I'm in a small post office. They come at, you're there, you could drop your stuff off at 8 a.m. and it's not leaving until after 5. And I've gotten behind the mail truck, so sometimes it's pretty late till they get out and down the road because then our stuff goes to Warrenton, Warrendale, right? Warrendale out by Pittsburgh, and then it disperses from there. So, um, I'm sorry, I'm over here reaching for salt and pepper shakers. I have this. These are just so I like. I'm mind blown by these salt and pepper shakers because they look so real. The only problem that then probably Harrisburg from here. Oh yeah, when I lived out in Philly, well things I when I would come home from work, um, I would drive right past off of Byberry Road. I would drive past the big Philadelphia post office, and I tell you something. I dropped it off at the mail, and like my mother-in-law lives in Washington State, and she would have something not priority, uh, just like a regular piece of mail. She would have it in a couple of days. I'm like, wow. But here things take forever because we're in rural PA. The only thing I don't like about these salt and pepper shakers is the hole that they put on that one is uh, off a little bit. So it's a 3 of 5. But don't those look like you could just eat them? Don't they look like real crackers? Oh, I don't think you're supposed to say that. Real saltines. They look like no stoppers though. They are hobbyists. And again, it has that like satin matte glaze or whatever. Just different. Saltine salt and pepper shakers. And then I have some cute little teddy bears. I have all these. I'll do a flip around and show everything. Um, oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. I need to come over here on my computer. I'm like, what am I hitting? No, 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 don't do that. 375. All right, so pair of bisque teddy bears with the flowers. We have a 2 hole and we have a 3 hole and we have plastic stoppers. And I think it says, yeah, China sticker on the bottom. So probably in the 90s. The whole grandma core. Bisque bears holding flowers with the little bow ties. I had a lot of bear stuff. Uh, when I was younger. Like that's what I started. What was the name? Finger Hut catalog. Does anybody here remember Finger Hut catalog? Oh, buy it now. Only pay $2 a month, and then you buy a bunch of stuff, and you're making $40 a month payments. Back in the '90s. Yeah, and the catalogs were like rapid fire. You're like, oh my gosh, quit sending me those. It was so easy. Like that's, and I was always told that if you wanted to get credit, you got a Finger Hut catalog and you use Finger Hut credit, and that built you up. Wedding band there. Oh wow, that's wow. I got towels there. I got a canister set. I got a bread box. I got just everything. I think I got like stuffed animals. Everything. It was always so tempting to put it on a payment plan. Um, so yeah, I was told if I wanted to get credit, start there, which I did. I got towels. I got a towel set, and then that builds your credit up from there. And then I went to Sears, and I got a credit card there. And then that, remember, like back then, that got you into like the big leagues. You could actually go to like Visa and get a card. We've come a long way. I do have a ceramic angel. She has a little bit of wear on her wings with all the gold. She is 4 inches tall. She's holding a book. Also, some wear on her halo. And then there's her bottom. What does it say? I think it says made in Japan. Gosh, that I have forgotten all about that until I look at those bears, and it reminds me of the '90s. I do have a pair of Van Intelligent. I think these are supposed to come with a lamb. However, mine has two of them, two of the same. So they are hugging, and they're the girls. No lamb, so they're exactly the same. And there's a bottom, no corks, and then there's the Van Intelligent. Makes me wonder what happened to the lambs. I'm gonna put them up here. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna switch around. I'm just gonna show my shelves. I think I've ran through almost everything. I have some dollar random. Oh wait, I have a cat right here, but I forgot to get the card. Oh, got stuck. There we go. Got stuck one here. Napco Wear has a sticker on the bottom. It measures 3 inches high, 3.5 inches long. I did want to point out there's wear on the right there, where there's a like extra paint mark on the face. Napco Wear kitty cat figurine. Sits well, and it's like one of the first cats I ever purchased. I need to put a sticker on that because that pulled it. I pulled it the wrong way. I'm gonna sit that in there. So I'll just switch you over. We're going on a field trip. I'm gonna show you everything. So here on this shelf, these are all $1 starts. A lot of these salt and pepper shakers either have something wrong with them or they're just undesirable. Now this is a golf ball holder, and like this is like Alawisson Festival and Crescent. I have Indiana. I have some Kenmar monkey heads, some wooden West Virginia. That one says Ligonier. So and these are like my dollar. That back there is Yellowstone. Over here, these all I can run as auction. They all have their own price tags. I have my cucumber with the gold gild. I think those are my buy it now. The little uh, Lefton owls, graduation owls. And then oh, I had forgot I had Tupperware down there. See, that's gonna, and then I have a doll pack down there, a doll case. I keep forgetting that stuff is. I just did this display yesterday, so I was working on it, and I said, well, I want to maximize all my space, and I like it a lot though because I can really get a lot of merchandise on it, and I don't have to like swing the camera around so much. I do have a piece of blue sky up there, the bank guard. Um, I have these faux real fill flowers in my buy it now, and yeah, I really like how it turned out. A little close up piece of blue sky, and trying to think what else I want to say about it. Oh, I have a jewelry box back there. I have some jewelry in it. So that's that. And then over here, ignore the boxes. Those are my future raid trains coming up that I'm trying to keep so I don't mix and match stuff. Um, there's my bookshelf. So, and then that's just my messy corner over there. And that's my get up for right now. Make sure I do that right. Yeah, so that is my current situation. And um, anything anybody wanted to see before I get ready, I guess I'll raid out uh, to the next to someone else. And um, I'm on tomorrow at 1. I'm going to add a crawl raid train. Thank you so much, Sewing Home Goods. I will not mail till Friday on that package, and I'll just throw a pen in there for you. Um, I'm selling a fairy lamp tomorrow, clear one, at 1. And I like that train. It's like a monthly train. So, and then I'm trying to think what else. I have a bunch of raid trains coming up. We have like Luck of the Vintage. We have, oh, an Easter raid train, which I'm excited about because I have so much Easter I gotta go dig out. And of course, if you follow me, I will follow back. And I think that's it. I think that was all my spiel that I had to say. Um, and make sure you bookmark. So I'm rolling with these Wednesday shows, and I would love to incorporate a second show in. What is a good day of the week you think to have a show, and what time? I'm really curious about it. Oh, I know. Oh, ideas coming in my head, but I don't know. Just something I've kind of thought about. Mondays, Thursdays, something I need to think about. But, anyways, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I am going to find somebody to raid into. And hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully, I'll see you soon, Sewing Home Goods. It was so nice talking to you. And we'll just go there. Um, it was so good again talking to you, and hopefully talk to you soon. And I wrote down where you have your vendor shop at. All right. Have a great day, everybody.